So a little thing called Banjo-Recompiled came out, which is basically a PC port of Banjo-Kazooie, with all sorts of optimizations and quality of life features and whatnot, and it's pretty cool, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I didn't want to do a full playthrough of it, because I don't have time for that. So I was like, okay, I'll do a little bingo. Some games have, like, there's a website called bingosync, if you don't know. And it's mainly, a lot of speedrunners use it, just to do certain tasks in games and to get a bingo. And I was like, there's probably one for Banjo-Kazooie. I'll do that. There is not one for Banjo-Kazooie, so I had to make a custom one with a bunch of little tasks, there. So I will now click to reveal it. This is random. I haven't seen what these are. Obviously, I know what the tasks are because I made them myself, but I don't know which ones are going to be here. Okay, so while this cutscene is going on, I guess I should figure out what the best things to do are. Now, I wanted to keep this pretty short, so it only goes up to Gobi's Valley. We're not going any further than that. We might not even go to Gobi's Valley at all. Bottles bonus 1 is pretty... Bottles bonus 3, even. That's pretty good, because we just have to go back to Spiral Mountain for that. 1 empty honeycomb in Mumbo's Mountain, that's pretty good. I'm going to mark that. I'll mark these two. These are good. Drown any level, that's easy. 1 empty honeycomb in Gobi's Valley, that's a bit a ways away. But like 50 notes in Clanker's Cavern, that is pretty good. This column would be great if not for 1 empty honeycomb in Gobi's Valley. I don't even really want to go to Bubble Gloop, I'll be honest, but we don't even have any Bubble Gloop stuff on here. What else is easy here? 5 Jinjos in Treasure Trove Cove, 3 Jiggies in Treasure Trove Cove, that's easy. Talking to Brentilda is pretty easy. Sandcastle Jiggy is easy, Learn Flight is easy, Learn Beak Bomb. Well, Beak Bomb's kind of in freeze easy, I don't really want to go there. Beak Buzz, ooh, look at this. Wait a minute, this row right here, 6 Jiggies in Treasure Trove Cove. I don't even have to go anywhere. I only have to go to Treasure Trove Cove. That's all I have to do, is just go to Treasure Trove Cove. Alright, I'm gonna skip this cutscene now. We know what we have to do. At least, I don't actually remember. I have to go back and look, after I skip Bottle's text here. We gotta learn Beak Buster and Egg Firing, and get an empty honeycomb in Mumbo's Mountain. And 6 Jiggies in Treasure Trove Cove, and reach 9 lives. 9 lives? Okay, well... So... The thing about 1-ups in this game is that I don't usually get them, because I don't usually need them. I do know there's 1-up here, though. So let's get that. Now, we do also get an extra life anytime we get 100 notes in a level. So that is probably worth doing, just to get to 9 as soon as possible. So we're probably gonna do that. I don't need to get any honeycombs here, do I? I don't think there's any... Yeah, I don't need to get any honeycombs in Spiral Mountain. I'm gonna get the 1-up in Spiral Mountain, though. Well, the second 1-up. The one by the waterfall, because that is the only other 1-up that is here. Well, actually, I don't think I can get it, though, because I'm pretty sure you have to do Bottle's training to get that one. There's one, if you do accept Bottle's tutorial, you get one for defeating all the collywobbles in the garden area. Oh my god! Well, that's gonna be another, like, 30 seconds to this video. I don't know how long I want this to be. If it's too short, I might go for 2 lines instead of just 1 bingo line, but, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how much fun I'm having. Yo, look at this camera, by the way. It's so fast and free, unlike the original, the N64, because, like, that one, it kind of goes in increments. Like, it's a little recreation of it. Except it's way slower than that, too. Anyways, that's all we have to do in Spiral Mountain right now. I'll probably just get 100 notes in Mumbo's Mountain anyway, just because we're gonna need notes to progress through the lair anyways. Do I just 100% Mumbo's Mountain? I don't really need to. Because at most, we're just going to Treasure Trove Cove, and Treasure Trove Cove takes, what? 3 Jiggies? Is it 3 or is it 2? I don't remember, because I get them all anyways, so I don't pay attention to how much is required. But I think it's like 2 or 3. So what do I want to do here in Mumbo's? Well, I have to get a honeycomb. I don't really need to get Jingos. Jingos? I'm thinking about bingos and Jinjos. Jinjos. I'll get the Jinjo anyway. Yeah, I guess I should get the notes. We have to learn, what was it? Egg firing and beak buster here? Okay. So, there we go. We learned beak buster, so we can now go ahead and mark that off. There we go. Is there anything else in Mumbo's Mountain that's like not on the road that I'm looking at that I need to get? Oh, 5 Jinjos in Mumbo's Mountain is one of them. Do I want to get all the notes? It's not hard. It's really not hard. It's just, I don't know. It's so, like, weird for me to play this game and not 100% it, that it's like, I kind of want to take advantage of the fact that I don't have to 100% it. But, I mean, we do have to mark off, really we don't have to, if we're... Although I forgot there's one up in here. That's really nice. Okay, so there's a 1-up, I know there's a 1-up at the top of Ticker's Tower. And we'll get a 1-up for getting all of the notes. So that will put us at 8. And then we just gotta find another one somewhere, which I'm sure will not be hard. I do need the Mumbo tokens actually, because I need to go to... I need to go to the top of the top of Ticker's Tower. So I'll do that, I guess, after I get the tournament. Well, there's an exploit to get up there without transforming into the termite, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, we don't need to learn Talon Trot, it's not on the board, but why would you not learn Talon Trot in a game mode where you are trying to go fast? Not that I'm on like a timer or anything. I probably should have established stakes or something, like I have to finish this in under 30 minutes. But I don't know. We're just gonna see how it goes, and if it's fun, I don't know. I might do more. They have a game board. They have a bingo board for Tooie that is like officially on the site, but not for Kazooie, and I find that to be strange because I didn't know people gave a shit about Tooie that much. Kazooie is the one that everyone praises. I mean, Tooie is very divisive, but I love it. And I mean, this is the Tooie channel, so I should probably do that at some point. But Tooie doesn't have a decompile yet. That was kind of the whole point I wanted to do this for, is to show off the decompile thing. So, do I? Oh, I do have to do this because... Yo! It just spawned right on top of me. That was awesome. I've never seen that happen before in all the hundreds of times I've played this game. Kind of silly. Alright. So I do have to go over here to get... Oh, I messed that up. I don't need to do this, but this is... A little strat here is just jump over the little threshold that triggers Banjo to take out the orange, and then you can just jump onto the stump. Give it to Chimpy immediately, and then boom, the Jiggy spawns right on top of you. I am normal. Okay. This is another thing we need to do. There we go. We have now learned egg firing. Let's mark that off. Boom. We got it. I still haven't gotten an empty honeycomb yet, but that's fine. We're about to get that. Okay. So now, let's get out of this area. Camera, please. Camera, please. Hi, Big Butt. One of the bingo things that I put on was die to Big Butt. And I didn't get it on the board, but that one's funny to me. Just die to Big Butt. Alright, we're gonna go in here briefly to get the Mumbo token in here. I could try to do the thing where you stay on, but it's... I don't know how to do it. Ow! Excuse you. Okay, we're about to get our empty honeycomb. If I don't... Okay, never mind, I messed it up. That's fine. I'll get it... I'll just get it with the termite later. Alright, well there's... That was one, right? All 5 Jinjos in Mumbo's Mountain? Yup, we got that one. I don't think that will matter too much, but... We'll get it now. Nice. I might go for 2 lines. Just because, I don't know. Feels kind of lame just essentially just doing all of Mumbo's Mountain and then a tiny snippet of Treasure Trove Cove. That was a pun, by the way, because there's an enemy in Treasure Trove Cove called Snippet. Alright, there we go. There is our empty honeycomb for Mumbo's Mountain. There we go. Now, let's go turn into Mr. Termite. I don't think the Termite... Was the Termite on the board? Just to check something else off, if I have it. No, I don't think there's... There's no transformation spots on the board. I made quite a few, I can't talk. I made quite a lot of potential spots on the board, potential tasks to receive. I don't know how many, I didn't count, but there's like at least like 10 or so for each world. And can you get off of that note, please? Fuck you. There's like at least 10 or so for each world, and then a few random ones as well. So definitely a lot of stuff to pull from. I would like to maybe like, because I only went up to like Gobi's Valley, but I would like to do like a bingo that spans the whole game at some point, just for fun. And there we go. That's the last Jiggy there. Wait, how many lives do we have? We're only at 7. Oh, I didn't get all the notes yet. Duh. All right. I'll get this honeycomb, even though it doesn't particularly matter at this point in time. I probably should have made a task for, like, completing 1 honeycomb. Completing 2 honeycombs, because right now it's just collect 1 or 2 honeycombs in a level, a specific level, and it's not really relative to your total honeycombs. But that should be everything in Mumbo's Mountain. Not that it really matters, because this isn't a 100% playthrough, but I got everything anyways. It is 6 Jiggies in Treasure Trove Cove. That is kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. Oh, shut up, Bottles. Shut up. Let me just get this Jiggy up here because it takes 2 seconds. And it's another Jiggy for the count, so... No, he's on the wall. I guess I could look at the board and see what second line I could feasibly do. Alright, here we have Brentilda. I don't need to pay attention to what she tells me because I don't actually have to do Furnace Fun. So that's fun. So I've talked to Brentilda once now. How do I do the thing where you like mark it? I know you can like say that you can like put a number here. Okay, let me just mental note. I have talked to Brentilda 1 time. And by mental note, I mean I wrote it down in Notepad. Okay. So let's look at... Let's get away from Brentilda, because I don't... Grunty's Lair theme is better. Sorry, Brentilda. Okay, like, what's a feasible second line that I could get? I mean, we already started this one, so, like... Oh, I mean, look at this right here. Look at this. We just need to get 3 Jiggy. We're gonna get that anyway if we get 6. Then we just need 5 Jinjos. Boom, we get the Jinjo's Jiggy. And then we just need to get 75 notes in Clanker's Cavern. That's easy. That's easy. Let me just unmark all of these. I don't even really need to get notes, do I? Because there's no note doors in the way between me and Clanker's Cavern, so... We will get this Jinjo. Hi, Snacker. There is a thing on the bingo board. Not on my bingo board, but one of the options is to kill Snacker. Which you can do. Not many people know that, but you can do it. I will try to do it here, even though I don't need to. It is hard to aim it in. Oh my god. Fuck it, I don't care. Anyways. We'll get rid of Nipper, and we'll get the Jiggy from this. I guess I should have considered what 6 Jiggies I want to get. I know the Sandcastle Jiggy is one of them. Or is one of the ones on the board, but I don't know if I want to get that. It doesn't mean anything to me to, ow. It doesn't mean anything for me to get that one off the board because I'm only doing 2 lines. Can you fuck off? Oh my god, I'm blaming the decomp. Normally you can ground pound on 2 of those guys at once, and you just get 4 honeycombs out of it. It didn't work. I landed I was inside of the other guy when I landed from killing the other guy, so that makes no sense to me, but whatever. I don't need the Mumbo token behind there. I don't need the empty honeycomb over there. Man, it is... I was gonna say it's so nice to have to be able to skip shit, but it's kind of not. I don't even need these notes. I'm gonna leave those 2 notes and those 4 notes up there just to piss everyone off, including myself. It feels wrong to do that. But I don't need to, I don't need to learn... I don't need to learn this. Actually, oh my god! My phone fell! Which is also my microphone. I do need to learn... Well, I don't need to. Actually, I kind of wish I didn't do that because... Well, no, because this is an easy jiggy. This is an easy jiggy. It feels wrong to get this Jinjo now. Because I usually get this one last, but... I guess we'll just go over here now to get this jiggy. Because that is another one that is very easy to get. That's only 2 for here. Okay, so we're gonna get Jinjos, of course, so that's 3. I guess we could go... I should probably learn Flight, because that will make me get around a bit easier. And I guess if I'm going to learn Flight, I should probably get the Jiggy from Captain Blubber. That is an easy one to get. I don't need those notes. I don't need the notes. Go back in the hole. Go back outside. Honestly, this was probably a slow one to get, because there's definitely faster ones, because this will be Jiggy number 3 for us. Jinjos will be 4. And I think there's the one in the shrapnel pool that you just swim to get. That's super easy. Little tech there, by the way, the quick dive if you talent trot as you enter water. It's very satisfying to do. There we go. This is our 3rd Jinjo. Yeah, the yellow one is at the top on a palm tree. And then the other guy is over on the other side, just on a ledge. So I guess we'll get that. Oh wait, this is an easy Jiggy too. But it's actually not, because then I have to fly back. I have to climb all the way up the pirate ship again, so I'm not going to get that one. Do I get the lighthouse Jiggy? Like, I could, but at the same time, it's like... It's kind of a long ways away, and I can just jump off right here and go down here to get the other stuff that I need. This is a weird route. Whoa, say that again? But it really is strange, because I've never done this like this before. It is so weird playing this game in a different order of how I usually do it. That's Jiggy 4. And this is our last guy. Did I call this guy the green one earlier? I feel like I did. It's not green. The green was on the pirate ship. That was a misspoke, a misspeak, a miscommunication. That's 5 Jiggies. We just need 1 more. And... Oh, wait, hang on. I can mark 5 Jinjos in Treasure Cove. 3 Jiggies in Treasure Trove Cove. Have I reached 9 lives yet? No, we're still at 8. I haven't gotten... There's a 1-up around here, isn't there? There's, like... It's up there. It's up there. It's up here. Can I get it from here? I don't usually get this because it's... Oh, I think it just... Oh, do you have to fall up from the thing? Oh, that might be silly. But I think you can actually just make it from here. Oh, yeah. It's super easy. There we go. We've now reached 9 lives. Let's mark that. And... we'll continue on our merry way here. To get our last... Jiggy that we want to get for this world. And... I'm just kind of gonna get the one that is in the alcove down here. Where exactly is that? It's like right here. I can't see down there. I'm just gonna drop down here. It is right there. Awesome. That is Jiggy number 6. Cool. 6 Jiggies in Church Grove Cove. Now, we just got to... go to get 75 notes in Clanker's Cavern. You can't catch me, Snacker. You actually might. You did. So 75 notes in Clanker's Cavern is kind of a tough ask. That is a lot. That is most of the notes. I'm trying to think. I think we will probably end up having to raise Clanker, because I don't think, between the notes that are on top of him, the notes that are inside of him, I think there is definitely more than 25 notes within and outside of his body. This is honestly kind of like the most boring challenge of them all. We just gotta get a bunch of notes. Fun fact: you can just run past these guys if you're hugging the wall and using Talon Trot. It feels so wrong to leave him there, but I don't need him. What's wrong? What's wrong? You seem content. Oh no, you need help. Never mind. Sorry. I don't know, I was trying to do a bit there. I was like, well, he's not saying... I'm glad he's not screaming help or anything. He looks pretty content to me, but... he said help before I figured out how to formulate that sentence in my head. And I just completely botched the joke. That's a Mumbo token in there. That's a Jinjo in that hole. That's doggy noises. That's just that hole again. There are notes in the Muty Snippet room. I will go there. Ow! Fuck off! I don't even want to kill you! I'm choosing pacifism. Can you beat Banjo-Kazooie as a pacifist? That's gonna be the new main channel video. Not really. I mean, maybe. Maybe! I don't know. I've thought about it before. I actually have. But, I don't know. We'll see if I feel like doing it. I think that's all the notes in here, though, so I don't need to do that. But I will, kill one of them because I want the honeycomb, please! Can you get that, please? Oh my god. Oh my... That's embarrassing. Did I have the... So, the decomp does have a setting to save your notes, because that's the big problem everyone has with this game, is that it doesn't save your notes when you die. But my smug, self-righteous ass, when I was testing this game out the other day, immediately turned it off, because I'm like, no, that's part of the challenge. If I die and lose all my notes, I deserve it. Boy, do I have regrets now. And you know what? You know what else happened? The snippets fucking hit me earlier in Treasure Trove Cove. Ow! Treasure Trove Cove, the snippets hit me as well, which was silly. So I'm blaming the decomp. I think the decomp fucked something up with the snippet hitboxes. It's totally... I think it's true. Well, hey! You just passed your best note score for this world! Thanks, Bottles. 29! That is, in my opinion, less than 75. So, we're gonna have to do a bit more than that. I do not think... Oh, look at this. There's a one up here. As well. Oh, I can't even get up there without Clanker. Actually, that's not true. There's like a corner you can kind of... I don't know if it can... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, guys, I reached 9 lives. I can mark that off on the bingo board. I would have liked it if you grabbed the thing. I really don't want to raise Clanker. It just kind of takes... It doesn't take long, but... Jinjo, you can stay in there. I'm sure you're fine in there. You'll be okay. 34... 38, that is, yep, I think still less than 75. Oh, man, I forgot. There's notes over there, too. Man, yeah, I think we have to raise Clanker. Unless I do a really sick trick jump and land on top of the notes that are above... Yeah, okay, that's not happening. Oh, there's stuff up there. I forgot about those. I guess I can get those. Maybe this will bring me to 75, guys. 75 Guys, the new sequel to 5 Guys. 75 Guys. It's kind of weird that they went from 5 to 75 instead of like 5 to 6 Guys. 5 to 6, 7 guys. Whoa, whoa, 6. There's just like one other note up here, right? Yeah, just like one little... That is funny. That is, There's a bit of a little something called irony in that situation, because that was like the last alcove I needed to jump into, and you know, I did all the other ones perfectly and flawlessly because I'm an awesome fucking gamer. And then I fell. I fell after the one... Yeah, it was funny. Just explaining the joke in case you guys didn't get it. It was all for the sake of the joke. I don't need that one up. We've already reached 9. Though, fun fact, the game actually... You do have more than 9 lives. The game just doesn't display any more than 9, but it does keep track. If I were to get that one up, because I think I am actually at 9 right now. If I were to get that one up and put me at 10, it would still say 9, but if I died, it would still say 9, because then I would actually be at 9. I don't need to get the jotes, the notes, the jinjos, the nothing. I just gotta swim through this key 3 times. So let's do that. Hi, Gloop. Gloop, I don't need your bubbles. This is gonna be a gloopless run. Oh wait, I do need the notes. Fuck. I forgot that's what I was doing. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. I mean, I could skip them. Because, like, there's only, what, 6, 7 notes? I'll stop. Oh, I actually need Gloop. I need Gloop. Give me that bubble. Give me that bubble. Thank you. I'll take that one, too, if you don't mind. Thanks, bro. Alright. Let's get the notes. So now... I didn't see how many notes we got up to. Probably at, like, what, 40-something now? We'll get the ones on top of him. We'll get... I guess the ones... I would like to not go inside of him, if it can be helped, but I think we will have to go inside of him. I'll get the ones up here, when the bolt comes back down. Let's actually stand on top of it, please. Alright, let's get these up here. This is only 4? Oh. Okay, we're at 56. That is pretty close. Fuck that Jiggy. Do not need it. Don't need it at all. I don't need this one either. Though collecting this Jiggy is actually like what saves your progress of Clanker being risen. He has risen. If you don't do that, and you die, then Clanker will still be in the water. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's really funny. That's what we call a... What the hell was the camera doing there? I got stuck! That's what we call a running gag in the industry. How I keep falling right before getting the thing I need to get. That's the running gag of the video. And it's very funny. Everyone laughs every time I do it. They also laugh when I over-explain the comedy of the situation. It's really funny. Oh, guys, check this out! I don't see anything funny about that. I don't need the Mobo token. Nice. Oh my god, look at this baloney. 72. 72? 3 off of what... There's not notes in that tunnel, is it? Is there? I think that's just a long tunnel to the Jiggy. Alright, I'll go inside of Clanker. I think... well... I guess I can just go in here. Let's just do... This is probably the easiest one to do, because there's just notes right there. Boom! Exactly enough. That is all that we needed. Boom. We got... That's 2 bingos right there. Check it out. Check it out here. I'll make it bigger, little bit of live editing for you. I meant to show this board like in a bigger way at the beginning of the video so you could actually read it because it's very small for you. But there we go. We have done it. That's Banjo-Kazooie Bingo in Banjo-Kazooie Decompiled. It was fun! I enjoyed that. I guess I'm done now, though. So, I can't think of a better way to end my day than inside of Clanker's orifice. Yeah, I don't have a punchline.